Unit 3, Strategic Planning. Next, we will take you through the strategic planning process. We will illustrate this process using 5 steps. Step 1. Define the fundamental statements. What are our guiding philosophies? This requires that the institution creates or affirms the vision and mission. In addition, the core values of the institution need to be identified. Step 2. The current status. What are we now? This requires that the institution undertakes an analysis of the environment in which the institution operates. This can be done using various analytical frameworks such as the SWOT and PESTLE frameworks. Step 3. Formulate the strategies. Where do we want to go? The institution should prepare strategic goals, objectives, strategies, and key result areas based on the information gathered and assessed in steps 1 and 2. An action plan should then be developed for each strategic objective. Step 4. Financial sustainability. How will we get there? A financial plan and budget needs to be developed to support the goals and objectives arrived at in Step 3. Step 5. Monitoring and evaluation. How are we doing? Finally, monitoring and evaluation plans should be included to enable the institution evaluate progress and update the plan on a regular basis. Unit 4. Building top-performing teams. Let us start by defining a team. A team is a small number of people with complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose, performance goals, and approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. Hence, teamwork is the concept of people working together as a team. Then team building becomes the process of establishing and developing greater sense of collaboration and trust among team members. Next, we need to ask, what therefore is a high-performing team? This is a team that outperforms all other like teams and outperforms expectations given its composition. Stages of team development. The 5 stages of group development are forming or orientation, storming or dissatisfaction, norming or resolution, performing or production, and mourning or adjourning, which is also known as termination. Let us briefly look at what each stage entails. Forming. The group is underdeveloped, and generally people are concerned with who fits where. Stage 1. Forming. The group is undeveloped, and generally people are concerned with who fits where. This is usually the initial stage of a group of people meeting for the first time, but it also can happen when a new member of a team joins an established team, such as a new leader or a strong character. Stage 2. Storming. The group is experimenting and concerned with how they work together. Only a small amount is being achieved at this stage. The group is likely to be showing signs of conflict, but also engages in lively debates and discussions. Stage 3. Norming. The group is settling down and starting to feel more comfortable with working with each other. Far more is being achieved at this stage, although there is room for improvement. Stage 4. Performing. The group is now a team. It is mature with goals being realized and an atmosphere that is relaxed and purposeful. The team is likely to be feeling confident at this stage and with a really open and honest dialogue taking place. Stage 5. Mourning or adjourning. The group is disbanding. An acid test of how well a team has worked together can often be found at the mourning stage. If there has been great team spirit and harmony and the team has produced great results, the team is likely to feel great sadness and loss at breaking up. Often successful teams once disbanded keep in touch and afterwards, and suddenly feel a bond when meeting up in the future. By understanding how teams develop, you realize that you may need to adapt your leadership style with the maturity level of the team. For example, at the early stages of team development, your leadership style is likely to be more instructional or directive, but as the team matures, you will most likely adapt to a far more facilitative or collaborative style. How to energize teams. Team spirit. The leader can infuse an energizing spirit in the group through group challenges, team building exercises, and promoting team culture. Productive meetings. The leader should use meetings to energize employees by involving them in discussions. To avoid time wasting, the leader must come prepared for meetings with clear goals and agenda. Team initiative. The leader should encourage the team to take initiative. Teams are energized when they take the responsibility to initiate tasks or solve long-standing problems. Team suggestions. Encourage the formation of ad hoc teams to address institutional problems. Make a point of personally speaking with every team that submits suggestions to see what can be done to implement it. Create a climate of improvement by encouraging all team suggestions, whether they have big or small impact on the institution. Creative teams. Give the team the time and place to be creative. Set aside some team meetings, brainstorming solutions to key organizational problems.